Serious, how many of you think that dating is much like the dating game show, except for not as fun? How do you get past all the people that waste your time? How do you know who's the losers? How do you know who's just on there to cheat on their spouse or significant other? I'm going to show you this. And there is a new thing cropping up. It's always been around, but mainly it's been kind of in the background, and that is dating chat lines. I'm going to tell you which is better, dating chat lines, dating online. By the end of this, you are going to know how to screen out 95% of the losers that are not really obvious, the ones that are trying to get something over on you. Okay, so like literally for this time, I went onto a dating chat line to see if they were any better than the dating sites. But before I show you that, I'm going to tell you, you might want to pause this video, get yourself a pen and paper, because I'm going to show you on dating sites and dating chat lines how to weed out most of the losers. There'll also be another video of those ones that accidentally slipped through, which happens, how to weed them out quickly and not end up in a serious relationship with someone who's not meant for you or someone who's actually bad for you. So here we go. I'm going to give you a second to get your pen and paper. All right, you've got your dating sites and your dating apps like Match.com, Cupid. Oh, there's way too many to even mention. First thing you need to know is if someone does not have a picture on their profile or they're not sharing it until you're contacting them, 97% of the time, those people are not protecting their picture. They are cheating on someone. So you want to avoid that. Your second biggest is people who put nothing on their profiles or very little information. If people don't take the time to write a little blurb about themselves, then they're not going to put the effort into a relationship, okay? Or they don't want to get caught cheating. The third thing is their profile has way too much in it, okay? You're reading on, okay? Those people tend to be trying to convince you of something. Walk away from those. The other thing are people who are calling everybody babe, love, sweetie, sweetheart. Think about it. You don't call strangers that. I mean, people who work in restaurants call people hun, but you're not in a restaurant. You're not going to Hardee's or McDonald's. You're going to meet this person for a date. Okay. This on this dating sites and chat lines, this indicates that they are smooth. Okay. They are trying to be smooth and they do not fully have their heart into being in a relationship or at all. Okay. There are those out there that will put forth the effort temporarily, which means they put up the dating site and then you contact them and they don't contact you back for a couple days to a week. These are people who got bored, got lonely, threw it up there, say, oh, maybe I just want a relationship. And They're temporary love enthusiasts. Stay away from them. It never works out. Then there are the people that are on the chat lines and on the dating, speaking as if they're speaking to a group. Hey, ladies. Hey, guys. They're not looking for one person. They're looking for fun. Okay, now let's get into the words, the wording. Okay, I'm not sure what I want. We can meet, be friends, maybe, and see where it goes. Never serious. They just want fun. Okay. Then there are the other ones who are over lovey. Oh, yeah, I really want to be in a relationship. I love everything about you. Let's have a great time. Yeah, those guys are usually scammers. If you get called beautiful, sexy, if they use the word regards, if they use the word am without using the word I in front of it, those are usually scammers. They tend to move very quickly to gain your trust. Love bombing. People who, oh, I've been on here so long and I haven't found anybody. You're refreshing. You're wonderful. I could be spending the rest of my life with you, right? Like literally within a week. Okay. They're usually scammers, or they're just trying to get you to get together for fun. Now, let's talk about the perfect timing to meet someone. First of all, it's always in public. Take a friend along, and usually within a week. Okay. If you go past a week, there's a window online and on chat lines too, that if you go past a week without meeting someone, then the window of opportunity closed, they lose interest. But if they are rushing you to meet, don't do it. Okay? If they are rushing you to meet and making you feel like they're very busy and let's see, I'm coming out your way tomorrow, let's get together. No. They want to try to get some from you. And I'm talking the nasty. Okay. Then you have the ones who also, these are scammers or have significant others who they just make you feel like you're the only one in the world. They're love bombing you. You're hearing everything you need. Your heart is getting filled up, but it's happening so quickly. They haven't even met you yet, and they're already just letting it flow. They're just letting the love bombs flow. Love bombing is a sign of scammers, and it's a sign of a person who wants to get you together really quickly or get something from you. I mean, there are Nigerian scammers. There are scammers all over the world. There are scammers right in the United States. There are scammers wherever you're at. There are scammers. They want to take advantage of you, either sexually or financially. Okay. And it's very dangerous also if you don't give someone your personal information. Use like Text Now or the text-free apps until you get to trust them. Meet them in public. Do not give them personal information. Do not help them in any way. Okay. If they say they don't have a car, bye-bye. Okay. There's a reason for that. If they don't have a car, a lot of the guys and girls who don't have a car, it's not just because they prefer living in the city. It's because they don't need one because they're looking for someone to take care of them. Okay. Do you want to be the one driving them around all over the place? Do you want to be the one, buying them their cigarettes? And do you seriously? And I don't care what they tell you. So I'm going to tell you, if you ask if they have a house or a car, then you must want something. But that's BS. If I get my life together, I have a place of my own, whether it's renting, I have a car, I'm financially established. It does not mean I want your money. It means, dude, I don't want you living off of me. Because there are a lot of people on those dating sites who are just trying to get money from you, or get into a relationship with you, or they'll get into a pretend relationship with you so that you will give them money, pay their rent. And it's not always obvious. Just, you're not with someone in a partnership, don't be paying the rent. Don't be paying their card payment. Then you have, let's see, what else is the other example? The ones who act perfectly normal, then you give them your information, and let me just show you here. Oh, they're all over you until the first sign that this gentleman that I was talking to for this video, for video purposes here, because I have a boyfriend, was the fact that he was interested in talking to me, but the next day came, I got one text, "Oh, I'm busy." But wait, before that, the very first sign that I heard was, "Now, are you needy?" Questions like that, like, because this was his exact words, and I'm like, well, I don't know. It depends upon what you say is, what do you think is needy? I mean, I'm not needy, I'm self-sufficient, but like, I mean, like, you want every minute of my time, or like, I can't go out with my friends, or things like that. If they're saying that to you right away, then they're not trying to get to know you. And even guys who are genuinely been hurt by women, and are asking questions, are not ready to be in a relationship, and it does not work out because they're so distrustful. This person, however, that was the first sign. He wanted to get away. He wanted to get together right away. And I'm like, I have to work. I'm not ready. We haven't even talked for that long. Like, literally, it was less than a day that we talked. And then I didn't hear from him. And then he told me he was out drinking, having a beer. First of all, no one ever goes to the bar and has just one beer. Okay. Then he said he would contact me later. Oh, he's polite. Oh, thank you, please, whatever. And then he didn't contact me later. Okay, then we get to the next day, and because I didn't buy it. I said, okay, have fun. I hope you have fun on your date. Guys and girls, when someone's with you, okay? Listen to your intuition. And I says, believe me, I was not on a date. I was working, and then I'm meeting up for a beer. He says a beer or two. Well, you don't spend 5 hours at the bar and have 2 beers. Sorry. And the way he approached me tells me that I'm not the only one that he's interested in, even though he was saying he was interested in. Then at 3:18 in the morning, I get a message that says good morning. Then I get a message on the chat line. This was on a chat line from him that says, I woke up, it's about 3:30, I'm feeling frisky. Okay. So I had already sent him a hi, how are you, before I found that message on there. Okay. Not contacting me to see how I am, contacting me because he's frisky. Okay. We all know what that means. And then later on he says he got a he has a busy morning again with the busyness, but he wanted to stop by and say hello. He went to bed early. Then I woke up and sent me a text. Says nothing about sending me. So apparently he doesn't even know that he sent me a text on the chat line. He's not even paying attention to my voice and who it is. Then I said, you sent me a text and then you left me a message saying you were frisky. So you sent me a text because you were horny. Have a great weekend with your family, because he says he's going away. He goes, how many are starting to worry me? No, is that negative or positive response? If it's negative, I'm not interested in negative responses. We had a nice conversation. Bullshit. What's your problem? And then he says he happens to be in Southern Maryland working. Oh, okay. Well, first, starting Friday, you were going to be with your family. And I all these in text. This is why I like text over phone, because right there, you can look at it. And then he says he's working in Southern Maryland. Which is it? He's lying. Okay. Plus, he's getting up on me saying I'm negative. Excuse me, but you're disrespectful. So I said, yeah, you're right. It wasn't a mean response, but it's exactly what you said when you sent me a message on the chat line. So you can go, this is what I said. So you can go F yourself, because you're a loser. And then I blocked him. And he sends me a message, what seems to be your problem? I thought we had a nice conversation, two intelligent people. What happened? I had blocked him, but then I unblocked him to show you guys this. Anyway, I'm not lying to you. This guy does not take responsibility for his nasty behavior. He was so sweet and so kind, and then he turned into a jerk. Okay? And the signs were all there. The signs were there from the very first time. You ask somebody, you ask a new person you're talking to, are you needy? And you start talking about how you want to go out with your friends and, how someone wouldn't let you or whatever. I mean, come on, grow up. But he didn't take responsibility for for his behavior on the chat line, sending me a message and then pretending like he's been totally respectful. All right. Then there was another guy who got past my radar online because he was perfect gentleman. So we were texting, and basically he just starts asking about my body. And then he says, and trust me, if they're asking about your body, if they're asking if you like, in the first week or sooner, like this dude, they're not at you. Their mindset is not at you for a relationship. Their mindset is at you for what. Okay. And don't believe them when they say, like, this guy's going to come back if I talk to him and he's going to say, look, I've been hurt before. I've been used before. So don't put that on me. Take responsibility for your behavior. But another guy actually said the words, I will love you if you do this in the bedroom. I'm like, I cuss, okay? And I was like, it was done. And then I had a really nice but it doesn't matter how nice the guy is if they can't control themselves, guy or girl, okay? Because on the girl side, like, I've been talking to people, and the girls' messages and talking to guys and the way that they behave is disrespectful too. If you want a real relationship with someone, it can't start out with a one night stand. It can't start out with talking about what, okay? Or having phone, you know what. It just can't. It doesn't work. They're not, their mindset, once a person's mindset starts out on that's what it's about, that's in their head. Okay. So then I had this other guy, perfect gentleman, hasn't done anything wrong, but guess what? Okay. He says, text me. So I text him. Uh, and I haven't heard from him since. Like I heard from him right after, and I haven't heard from him since. So guess what? If they don't answer you back within a day, they're not serious or they're cheating. Okay. So, I wanted you to know this because the obvious, it's very, very obvious when you go onto a dating site or challenge, someone just like asks you right away for you know what. But it's not so obvious sometimes when they say, I mean, a lot of girls will be like, well, his profile says maybe more. You're maybe more friends, and maybe more means friends. It means they have a problem getting to the maybe more. They might be open to it, but they never get to it. And you could be the most wonderful woman in the world, but it's not going to happen. You can't change someone. You could be the most wonderful guy in the world, but it's not going to happen. Okay. They may even try, but it's not going to work out. It doesn't work out. So don't be that girl that says later, or that guy that says later, well, damn, I should have paid attention in the beginning to the signs, because I'm telling you the signs now. Okay. And I'm actually going to try to make a little meter. I had a little thermometer for scammers and a little meter for unserious people. And like literally you just went up it, and within the conversations that you had, you'd run your finger up thermometer graphic, and you would know if to walk away. Okay. And also, the truth is, there are scammers out there. We are designed as people, if we spend so much time together to have a care for somebody. So if this person is on there for a year with you talking, and you find out they're a scammer and they tell you they have feelings for you, it is possible that they have feelings for you. They still screwed you over and they don't deserve you, but don't put yourself in that situation in the first place. Just say no to dating losers. Okay? Don't let them sweet talk you. The better the sweet talker, the worse the time that you're going to end up having. Okay? They make you feel like you're on cloud nine right at the beginning. Guys, our natural instincts for someone that we care about. And if you watch 90 Day Fiance, if you watch After the 90 Days, if you watch all the dating reality shows, and they show you, okay, grant you that some of it might be faked, okay, but the beginning of these relationships, they start out wonderful, but there are signs as to the people's personalities, and they show you what happens with each personality. And I'm finding the 90 Day Fiance to be completely accurate. Somebody who knows that show, I hear a lot of the reality shows, if they need the drama to keep it going, and they'll ask you to do stuff. But whether the site, whether 90 Days Fiance has done that or not, they're following along the lines of what really happens. Don't go thinking, oh, he's a sexy macho man and he'll chill out, or she's a hot girl and she'll chill out later. She had trust issues from something that happened to her, poor girl. a lot of the things that these people do and the way that they behave, it's who they are. It's not because of past hurt. And even when they have a past hurt in their life, they should not be out there dating because they put that on you. So they may be the sweetest, kindest person in the world, but if they're not trusting enough to be in a relationship, then they shouldn't. The guy and the girl who's bossy, that's how they are. Okay. The guy and the girl who's needy, that's how they are. Okay. It's not, I've been hurt before. Oh, they've been hurt before and they'll chill out. I can make it all better. No, you can't make it all better. They have to make it all better. Okay. You do you, they do them. It's what they show you. Okay. They're not going to chill out later and be a better person. All right, guys. Take care of yourself. Have a beautiful weekend. Can't believe it's Friday already. And I'm going to try to go have some fun. Bye.